Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So Himes MD has donated for this monkey lantern list. And if you want to be like Himes MD, you can check out the donation links down in the YouTube description below, or Twitch has them here on chat. So what is the core of this? What were we asked about? What's going on? So Himes has basically given us the core of Ragavan, Lantern, Codex Shredder, and Voidwalker. You could make an argument Saga is probably a part of that core as well. So the idea is that, I'll just put them here, these are your core cards, and then left, right of these, we're building around. So there was a few cards that were in here. We've made a few swaps just because of what we're actually doing here. And those swaps included Blood Moons were in here. Alpine Moon's gonna come in. We added a couple cards here, Taurox specifically. I do have this bridge still sitting here, and I haven't decided if this is going to come along with us on our journey or not. There are definitely like go wide strategies where the bridge would be nice. I'm also tempted to just put Chalice. Chat, let me know what you think as well. But generally speaking, the reason I'm not doing Blood Moon is because we have our own sagas, and we're going to use Saga to find our pieces of the Lantern components, but also Saga can create creatures. And what's nice here is that Alpine Moon, we're really using that for Tron and probably Urza Saga and Ink Moth. That's probably where we want to bring these in. Blood Moon doesn't necessarily care about that as much. It would prevent us from playing Luris. I think our opponents are going to go after our pieces here, and being able to recur things and always be able to cast Luris is probably more important than having a few hosers in the sideboard. So we're going to try that. I know, KO, you're mentioning the land base a little bit. We could probably go after our land base a little bit here. I don't know how many of these I own. I own at least 2. There are 2 swamps, 2 black cleaves, 3, 4. That should be okay. Let's add one of these back and take out a blood crypt. I think our land base is going to be fine, KO Diamonds. For the most part, we could add a few more Black Cleave Cliffs in here because we don't run the Blood Moon now. We're predominantly black. There's basically a splash of red sitting in here as well. So what I envision happening here is we're going to remove or do a Thoughtseize, have a Lantern, and collect all the information that we have off the top. So we'll know pretty much all the cards by about turn 3, turn 4 in our opponent's hand. We can then use Ragavan plus Lantern and a Codex Shredder to balance what's coming off the top of the library so that nothing really super impacts us. And then we'll hopefully beat down with Kroxa or interact in ways with Voidwalkers to steal great stuff, K-Command to recur things, things like that. Because we're playing Saga, I really like playing a Pithing Needle main board, so I made room by dropping 1 Dreadbore. We'll see if I'd prefer the Dreadbore when we're playing versus the Pithing Needle. Taurox were suggested. I do like these cards quite a bit. Synergizes really well with Voidwalkers, great against white creatures, and lets us discard our opponent's stuff. We have plenty of black mana here, so we should be able to make the discards happen. I wouldn't mind maybe an Urborg tucked away in here, but I don't have an Urborg. You could probably sneak an Urborg in for a Spire, and then you'd be pretty set probably on the mana base. Let me see if I have that. I say I don't. How fast can you get it to me, Mana Traders? I want that Urborg now. This just rounds out the mana base nicely. And especially with some sagas here, but we're also trying to do Voidwalkers. It does make me feel a little bit safer to maybe do that. We'll drop a Black Cleave Cliffs to do that. It gives us 4 black sources that won't be able to cast Ragavans as easily. And we'll just balance that with also the Spire. Maybe I take the Spire out. No, because that can get me the red, and I'm gonna have baubles and sagas. Okay. I'll take one black cleave. Cliff's out for the Swordborg. Swamp? Okay, we can do swamp. I'm not that worried about... Blood Moons from opponents. All right, so I think we're pretty good in terms of what the list is going to look like. I know we made a few adjustments to lands, not too much to the main board, which I don't mind. That's what we got to do, right? We're going to run this, see if we can improve on Heinz F&M's score. I think we can. They said they didn't do well. I don't know what that means. I think we're good. I think we're good, Last God. Let's go. Let's go play. Monkey Lantern. 03. All right. The goal is to improve from 03. We are also a streamer, and being able to 3-2 and continuously get treasures and play points is also good for us. So the goal is 3-2. We obviously just did a 2-3 with our previous league. We'll see if we can improve a little bit on that. Ragavan is pretty good, and Voidwalker is not a bad card either currently on the Magic Online meta. We'll see how that goes. If you wanted to get really fancy, splash some blue in here, put a Shinobi and smack them with the Voidwalker, pick it up and get that Shinobi luck. But let's get it going. We've got match number 1 here. Hopefully it won't take too long to find these matches. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get through this league, and we'll be able to do it with great focus. Once again, thank you so much. You know what? To help us out, stand. Standing's good. Gets the blood flowing. Perfect. Found the match as well. Blackhawk 683 is our first opponent. Here we go. Let's declare that Luris. All right. Lantern, Saga, Pithing, Spire, Fatal Push. All right. Unfortunately, we have 2 lanterns here, but I'm going to go ahead and take this. I think this is a fine start. Kind of gets us cooking here. It would be nice to have like a Codex Shredder, for example. I have no idea if this is good either. Well, our opponent might be Mill. We can get rid of this upkeep stop. Shouldn't need that too much in this game. They look like they're going to me Mill. We'll see what happens here. I'm hoping they don't just like quad archive trap me. This deck's going to be hard to play. We'll see. We'll see. Going for the Lantern. Play Saga next. Lantern Pithing Needle or something. Forces. Getting rid of... Oh. Oh, okay. That bridge might come in handy here. Yeah, that's fishes. Playing brews that are hard to play and weird is what's fun about MTGO. Pithing Needle could name an Aether Vial. What do you got for us, opponent? Lantern, you forced. Judge slow play. I mean, if the league's like this, it's going to be a long one. They're going to come by after the game. Here we go. All right, Silvergill Adept. Merfolk Trickster revealed. There's a Ragavan. I want to kill. Kill Lantern, maybe. Let's keep everything in order. I think I can wait on the Fatal Push. Silvergill Adept isn't that frightening, so they have Glass Pool. I'm gonna kind of keep track of stuff because it's important. Island played. Oh, it's true. We could fetch. That's right. We'll have to get those sequences going as well. Glass Pool. Let's go ahead and fire off the Fatal Push here. Glass Pool just becomes a 0/0. Got him. Glass Pool is played. Well, I don't care about the Bobble so much here. We know they're drawing this and they have a Trickster. I'm almost okay with them drawing that. I'd like to get Saga going. We could dash here as well. Guess I don't hate a dash. It is getting me mana here. And then we can play the Pithy Needle on what I assume will be like Aether Vial. We could put it on a Fiery Islet for the future. Lord of Atlantis. Pithy Needle. I'm just going to name Aether Vial here. It's an extra artifact. The Bobble's not too bad here either. With the Saga, we can pump out tokens as well. So this is all probably working out just fine. There's a Spreading Seed, so we're going to lose our Saga unless we like dash in or do something with that Spreading Seas. All right, we have our warding 3/4. This blocks Ragavan pretty nicely. So let's fetch, get more information for us real quick. More black, Void Walker. Play this down, play this out. Plan to use Saga. I kind of want to spin them away. I don't want the Spreading Seas here. I think our Saga is very important in the Merfolk matchup, and if I feel like it, I can just go get a new Lantern. So we have an unknown card that they're drawing here. I'd almost prefer them just to have another creature here, and this way I can use Saga twice. After using Saga twice, we can just go get Lantern and pick that back up, or we can use something like Bobble or a Codex Shredder. Yeah, Trickster will kill one of the Saga tokens. We'll get the other one too. It's the hope here. Now I can at least force them to fire off the Trickster here. So they'll fire off Trickster and we lose it. All good. Not going to draw with Bobble because I'm going to be creating a new one here. Attack for 3, down to 13, 18 to 13. Gonna keep Ragavan around. We have ways to remove this Trickster as well. Fatal Push or something like that. Just realize the Blackcleave Cliffs comes into play tapped. Can't decide if I want to do something with this Voidwalker or not. Now, Spell Bomb, Baubles, Lanterns, Codex Shredders. Let's go ahead and put Voidwalker down, and then I'll attack with Ragavan here. Knowing that my opponent has like glass pool shenanigans that they can do, not that I know if they have drawn one or not. Ragavan attack here, getting rid of the 2/2 seems like a fine thing to do here. Apparently I have another Voidwalker coming off the top, which is nifty. I could turn into the Merfolk player here. So let's put the pressure on them. This 3/4 obviously is a problem. Yeah, they could hit for the island to go away. That's fine with me. Gives me my token back. Spreading Seas seems fine. Makes my construct a 5/5 now as well. Maybe they have another Trickster. I'm pretty okay with that. Two other Merfolk, right? So it's going to become indestructible. Spreading Seas my Blood Crypt. Draws the Mutavault. There's a Dismember. It's kind of interesting, because if they use the Dismember, I'll have the Voidwalker. I could kill this. I'm going to have a second Voidwalker here, so Dreadbore's coming. I was going to say, I kind of want that Dismember. If they'd be ever so kind. Dreadbore's a great draw coming up here. They just let 5 through. That's fine. Okay. Picks up a Dismember. I'm a little surprised they maybe didn't boot up Mutavault and then block. They could have definitely done that. If we had a Codex Shredder, yeah, that would have been nice. Put it in the graveyard and get rid of this creature. It's really, really windy and crazy out. I'm feeling pretty good in this game 1, though. We have 6 damage that can come through, or the Voidwalker can spin something off here. So Lord Atlantis. I also kind of just like hitting for 6. Island Walk, Spreading Seas, hits for 7. Down to 6. I might be dead. I wonder if I need a draw with this Bauble. Pick up the Dreadbore, hit this. Push is lethal. I mean, they have that Dismember still. Oh, they used a Dismember. So they kill this. That's fine. Gonna go ahead and draw with my Bauble here. I don't believe I used that dismember. Not right now. Take our draw. See what we hit. Spire. Then there's a K command. You wanted me to use Lantern to spin one off? I'm at 6. I don't know if there's a way for me to get past this. I could kill both lords. I'm just trying to figure out what does that do for me. And then I'm blocking. I don't think I get to, though. Because they have ward on them. And I'd have to take a lot from Dismember. Oh, they had a force. Okay. They had a force. Oh, I free cast off Dalthy. I guess they forced anyway. Force will do it. Alright, let's get rid of the Nile Spell Bomb. Spreading Seas is going to be hard to beat. Let's get rid of a Croxa. And 2 Torp Orbs in. Bring an Engineered in as well. Alright. I mean, we didn't know they had the Force. They ended up playing the Force. That was one of the cards they either started with or anything. Yeah, Engineered could be good. Engineered is kind of good against us, too. Alright, we'll keep this hand. This looks fun. This looks fun. Silvergill Adapt. Alright, who's ready for a early Croxa? I'm ready for an early Croxa. Oh, Ragavan. Alright. You ready? Be ready. They might play that Silvergill Adept. There you go, another Silvergill shown. Extra Fatal Push is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just play Kroxa here. I think I'll leave Fatal Push open past turn. Kind of a interesting line here to get the Torpor Orb down. Aether Vial, okay. Another Silvergill. All right, little Fatal Push here. Maybe the other Fatal Push. Maybe I Fatal Push and dash Ragavan, it's looking like. With them discarding with the Kroxa as well. Now I kind of want to just Void Walker. Void Walker seems all right. Fatal Push, dash, Void Walker. Nah. Let's get Void Walker down. Let's Fatal Push, and then attack, and then we'll have all kinds of options if we ever wanted to change Void Walker into something else. All right, we win. Plenty of removal. Attacking with the Kroxa. Got the Void Walker. Who knows what we would pick up. Ragavan to follow. Plenty of tokens. Rakdos beatdown, basically. All right, one Thoughtseize out because we have Engineered Explosives. We're on the draw now. I don't expect the Void Walker to or the Kroxa to come down as well as it did there. I wonder if I can cheat with the bridge here, or if I just worry about Lurrus here. This is one of the few matchups that I think bridge would be worth it. You know what? There's a time to try it. It's a time right now. We'll see if they notice that we don't declare Lurrus. Let's give it the shot. See if the bridge is just throw it out, never use it. This is the matchup to do it in, right? Bridge, 3-drop, empty the hand. Merfolks are too big. That's the plan. A little less talking in between the matches. Not a lot to talk about, really. It's Rakdos, Lantern stapled onto it. It's probably a good, like, first test matchup because Red-Black does like to remove creatures. And that creature matchup versus creature matchup, which we're kind of, with a little of a control package kind of tucked in there, it's a good test of it, right? If we're already 1-1, so I make the argument we're well positioned. Now it's just a question of can we take this over the finish line in each consecutive match from here? Seems like we're getting a little bit of the idea here. This is a fair amount of removal. I think I can go ahead and keep this. We have all of our colors. Excuse me. Ooh. feel like dinner it's returning. Mutavault. Nothing. All right, Bloodstain Mire pass. Doing Bloodstain Mire as they can't Spreading Seas this. No Aether Vial, which was a little interesting. Island. There's a Silvergill Adept again, Lord of Atlantis from our opponent. I might have something to do on 2, so we're going to go ahead and fetch. We will shock here. We will go ahead and Fatal Push this out of the way. Could get a monkey. I want to dash in or something. Don't mind the possibilities of what we could draw. We only had 51 cards, 4 of which were monkey. Maybe they'll give me Aether Vial. Hey, Spreading Seas is not bad to see. If I had 2 mana, I'd probably use it to cantrip. No dice on the cantrip there. Luckily, K-Command can kill some stuff. Lord of Atlantis is currently not castable. We got that going for us. Spires are looking decent because, well, because it's just looking decent. I don't really see a reason to redash here. I don't see a reason to redash because they just have Mutavault. Let's just play Ragavan. Ragavan, a little bit tough in the matchup. They have lots of creatures. Doesn't always attack in. We'll leave K-Command open. Could have Trickster. They could have numerous things. There you go. There's a Trickster. That worked out for them. Worked out for us too. It's Lord of Atlantis. Kind of tempted to go ahead and kill this. I don't have much else going on. Discard, kill this. Why not? Why not, right? Attack with Ragavan, they lose a Mutavault. Or I just fire it off. We could also just make a Saga token. Let's attack. They boot up a Mutavault. I'm almost just tempted to just kill it, make them discard, and hit them. Oh no. That was the wrong one. I guess I'll let that go now. Make a Saga token instead. Yeah, a bit of a oops. Bit of an oops there. Getting a little bit perhaps lucky there. They don't get to discard now because I didn't feel that I needed to fire off the K command. You decide which is better. I'm trying to decide if I want Lantern or if I just go get Pithy Needle, name Mutavault. I think it's going to be like Pithy Needle, name Mutavault here. Maybe they have another Trickster. Another Trickster. A lot of Tricksters. Not much to do against the Trickster there. Let's see what we draw. New Ragavan. All right. Let's make a token. Let's use Saga. Let's go get that Pithy Needle name Mutavault. Play our land. Attack, because we have other Ragavan here. Trade with a Merfolk Trickster seems fine by me. Cast new Ragavan, pass turn. All right. Mutavaults are not online. Opponent's got double Violins here. One Merfolk Trickster, a 3/3 here. Wouldn't mind this growing a little bit. Nothing crazy in the graveyard for Luris to go get. All right. This is here. Merfolks have Ward. Well, can always pick up Ragavan later. Let's just swing. Got the K command. So 1, 2, 3. Target player discards, deal 2 damage to any target. Should be safe because they don't have the way to activate Mutavaults. Dang. Pretty good. Pretty good. One card to beat. All right. 15 to 13, though. 15 to 13, I can recur Ragavans like crazy here. Another Mutavault. Pithy Needle doing work. I assume they'll attack here. Draw a card. No block here, obviously. Would like Ragavan to attack my opponent. We'll try to Fatal Push. I could be looking to Fatal Push this, but I'd like to get 5 damage in here. I have just another force here. I would have had me pay and then done that. Now I don't have to pay. I'm going to swing with the team. Offer the trade, obviously. Trade's good with me. Oh, we don't have Luris. That's right, because we have... Oh, I'm sitting here going all about Luris. We have Bridge in. Well, that's what you get for putting the Bridge in, right? Well, my opponent made the oops on the Mutavault. We've made the oops by not having Luris. Spreading Seas. Been holding that for a while, it seems. Artifact wouldn't be bad here. Petty Theft's pretty good. One, two, three, four, five. We're going to be able to return Fatal Push and try to hit this. Opponent's got Last Force. Able to force away that as well. All right. Pretty good. Hits for 3, can throw Brazen Borrower in, draws a card. Down to 6. That bridge is looking pretty good right now. If we happen to draw the bridge, it's looking pretty good. Just saying. Well, let's see what we're drawing, because it's going to matter. Urborg. If they flash this in, they got us. All right. First match down 1-2. There's a Dreadbore. There's a Croxa. No bridge in sight. No bridge in sight. All good, though. One mistake for my opponent, one for us as well. On we go, match number 2. So we've got it under our belts here. The question is that we're trying to probably answer is adding the Lantern package here going to give us some other angle of attack? Or is it diluting red-black, just Ragavan Croxa, too much? That is the answer that we are trying to find tonight. And I can't tell you what it's going to be. Couldn't tell you. But we need to remember that if we bring in bridge, we can't get Luris. So let's do some remembering here. Kendermore Shores. Kendermore Shores. Decides to play first. We'll declare Luris. Oh, guess I can Croxa. Have their own Luris. Good game, MTGO Assassin. See, this is a hand that it's like, I don't know what to do here. This is, by the way, the one of Mountain. The next land's going to get it to us. Let's get the Lantern down. Let's begin that process, right? Being able to see what my opponent's doing. Okay, Blackcleave Cliffs is not a bad draw, actually. Ah, we thought so too, and then I forgot I didn't have Luris because I brought in an Ensnaring Bridge. We were kind of playing towards that out. You had so many forces. And so many forces. Wow, Fatal Push. They're going to get rid of that Fatal Push. Is this Burn? Burn with Ragavan? Prowess? I'm a little nervous about what my opponent's got here. They have a Prowess creature that they ended up picking up. So you drew a lot of force. You drew a lot of forces, I'm just gonna say. It was a close one. It gives us hope for the list here. My opponent's gonna steal this Fatal Push. I bet this Lantern actually hurts us more here. Oh, Saga's interesting, but I don't want to play it because of the Voidwalker that I want to jam. All the creatures. EE on 1 looking great. This is just giving my opponent too much information, right? Back to gaming. Have a good evening. You take care, MTGO Assassin. So in a lot of red-black lists, the Lantern would probably just be Bolt or Unholy Heat. In this exact instance, that would be a heck of a lot better. But let's see what my opponent's got here. Appearing to be mono red, by the way. 2 basic mountains, no fetch lands. Feeling very, very much that. There's a Scalding Tarn, so they do have fetch lands. We can play the Scalding Tarn. Blue-red. Oh my gosh, Lava Dart? Oh boy. That can't be good. Expressive Iteration going to get to pick up this Lava Dart. Now, they don't have much in their graveyard right now. And that's because of Voidwalker. And the Lava Dart won't be able to use it and go again. Prismatic Ending's an interesting one. Prismatic Ending gets rid of our Urza Saga stuff really well. Light up the stage. One, this is going to be a fast game, whichever direction it goes. Two, engineered explosive, definitely going to be something I'm going to need here. Taking 5, going to 12. Takes that Dreadbore. Can use the Dreadbore on the Void Walker, too. We have just a Codex Shredder coming up. This is like too little too late. We were hoping that we could Croxa make them pitch maybe a burn spell and use it against one of their creatures here. So like a little too much perfect information, right? Let's burn the Lantern here to get a fresh draw. Luckily, this is not at Delirium. It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? Shuffle, get the same card. All right. I need that Urborg in order to get this going. Let's play Voidwalker again. I'll make them mill something. There's also some things over here that I could use. Lava Darts me. Okay. To light up the stage from the top of their library into the graveyard. We don't know what they're drawing, so not really a reason to go ahead and use the Codex Shredder. I've got this random Lava Dart I could grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. 6, 7. They need 1 burn spell. Lava Dart does it, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the Lava Dart. We'll see if my opponent finds the Lava Dart line here. Just hits me upstairs. It's worth a bolt. Get a little more information here. It's a lightning bolt. Not sure what that's gonna do. We don't have any life gain, do we? Just some EEs. All right, they found the Lava Dart line. Going to game 2. Get these EEs in here. EEs, we have Luris. Pithy Needle can come out. Let's cut 1 Lantern. Try that. Maybe I want the Taurox just to make them... They don't have white, it doesn't appear. It was like blue-red. Trying to decide if, like, discarding more cards is a good idea. I don't think we need to discard cards. They're not, like I said, they're not white. If I saw white and I saw Boros Charms and Helixes or other things like that. I guess we saw the Prismatic Ending. Right? We think we saw that. Like able to maybe they're just guy. All right, Ragavan, then dash Ragavan, and then we'll start killing stuff, hopefully with K command. Here we go. Little steam bends for our opponent. Bolts away Ragavan. All right. Gonna dash in our next Ragavan. Hit, and we find Spell Pierce. Just pass. It's a counter spell. I think this is a good example of where the Lantern probably won't work as much. If we're playing against mid-range, we've got this shot because mid-range has the whole, we have time to lock them a little bit out with the Lantern. When we're playing against something super speedy like this, well, there is the white. When we're playing something super speedy like this, I'm kind of sitting here we don't have time. That's the key. We don't have a lot of time to get there, right? See what we're drawing. Another Ragavan. I don't want to draw that Ragavan. Kill their Ragavan? Lantern will feel bad against aggro. So we're killing Ragavan here now for my opponent. Specifically because we don't want to run into counter magic. We do have Luris this game. However, if I use this treasure token, we might not have enough mana to do Crocs or anything like that. Let it connect? I don't want to give them the mana either, right? Let's go ahead and sacrifice our Ragavan here. Maybe we'll get the next Ragavan and be able to dash it in. It's a possibility. Inspiring Vantage, 3 mana. They ditched an Arid Mesa. My opponent is flooding out a little bit here. Prismatic Ending. Ragavan dies. Yeah, we used the bubble and we saw the Ragavan. We were hoping for like Fatal Push. Surveil. I'm feeling okay that we're at 20. A Monastery Swiftspear just hit the bin. We have a 3/3. If they have another Ragavan and dash, I'll be kind of sad. Down to 17. All right. It's okay. What are your last cards? Light up the stage. That's pretty good. Opponent finds Swiftspear and an Arid Mesa. Plays the Soulscar Mage instead of the Swiftspear. Play Lantern. We're both drawing lands, so they have just Swift Spear. Play Ragavan. Play Kroxa. Deal 3. Pass turn. All right. About all I've got. Probably want to keep the Lantern around for Kroxa. Another land for my opponent. Okay. That's something. Nothing scary in the graveyard. They have a Ragavan coming. This attacks. Do they attack with these, or do they let my Ragavan attack them? Tough decisions. I'm at 13. They could put Lurrus to hand. Lurrus to hand, we may have to try and get that with the Kroxa somehow. This needs 5 cards. We have a fetch land coming. Fetch, attack. They block. We grab Kroxa. If we don't get blocked, we cycle Lantern. We have the artifact to give us the other color we need. Wonder if there's a worthy block here. 2 puts them to 7. That puts them to 4. We just have Ragavan coming off the top for them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Let's block. Reason for the block is to keep my life total a little bit higher, less prowess creatures. If they put anything in the hand, they obviously don't take any damage, but we know exactly what they're drawing. And I don't really want to force them to do anything here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So red, red, black, black. Get Kroxa here. Done. They take 3. Okay. Just Ragavan. They'll take an additional 3 when I attack. Just a Scalding Tarn coming too. I think we got game 2. Being able to play properly with the Lantern. Puts Lurrus to hand. Pretty sure I can get rid of this Thoughtseize. I'm going to take the chance of a new draw here. There we go. It's a pretty good draw. We know it's a land from them. So we got this one. They have to block or they die. They attack for 3. I kill Ragavan when it attacks me. All good. Not bad. Oh, that works too. Can pick up that land for me, opponent. Scalding Tarn. You might as well play it. Kroxa is going to do 3 to you. Not bad. bad. Not bad. I'll just do this now. They know they're dead. Can concede and go to the next game. All right. 1-1. I think we're running it back. A lot of 1-drops. EE looks good. Do I want this Torok? Torok would get pretty big. Might just be better than a Codex Shredder or two. Let's do that. Let's take 1 Thoughtseize out. We'll try it. We'll try it. A little harder to cast, but it could be a big creature. We might need the blocker. Codex Shredders are milling a card for Voidwalker, which is all right. But overall, I think, kind of like it was said, we're playing against something very aggressive. The Lantern is, while it gave us perfect information to make lines like we did, I think it can be difficult. We're going to try this hand, mainly because I have 2 spot removal pieces, which are great. I've got bobbles, and I can bobble check myself with the Bloodstain Mire, possibly. Probably going to be having to kill something anyway. Overall, this looks decent. Fingers crossed a little bit. Might not Fatal Push that. We could also wait on the fetch for the bobble to be drawn. They know what we're drawing. I might not also want them to untap and have, like, Spell Pierce. We did see that, right? Game 1. All right, draws a card. Good old Lantern. All right, let's check us. There is a land. They're drawing a Ragavan, so let's draw our land and whatever else is underneath the land. Then we can Fatal Push. Cool. All right. Seems reasonable what we have here. Sacred Foundry. I feel like I'm going to have to shock this in. Because I need red-black. Spyro is maybe... Wow, they're just going to go attacking. All right. Shocking in is a lot more damage, so I'll just wait. Do what you want. Because I'm unlikely to be able to play Dreadbore or Croxa here. I'm probably having to play Lantern plus the Fatal Push anyway. All the critters. All the critters. I mean, I didn't really want to show them the EE. But what's funny is I can put the EE on 1, but I can't pop it immediately. So is the race on? Is what we want. I kind of needed to play the Lantern because I have to turn this on. Paying the color is difficult for us. Decides the Lava Dart not play their Swiss Spear they have in hand. Oh no, they're in upkeep. Never mind, they're going to surveil the Swiss Spear away, it looks like. We'll light up the stage is pretty good. Bolt on top's pretty good too. What's up, Dylan? What's up, Dylan? We're trying to do some Lantern Monkey shenanigans. It's happening, sort of. Light up the stage, hitting a land here and bolting is a lot of damage. This is a sorcery. Do we have a sorcery down here? We do not. Makes that a 3/3 as well. This is 6 damage going to 9. Sends the lightning bolt away. Finds Darcy and Soul Scar, and a Soul Scar on top. This is looking good into the EE. Yeah? Sounds kind of brutal. Take 1, kill this. Hope that I draw a 1-drop. Or land. Or do I take 4? Man. Because I know there's a Ragavan there. The most it appears my opponent's going to be doing is putting a whole bunch of creatures into play. We're going to spin the wheel here with the lantern. We need a land. If we hit a land, engineered on 1, clear the board. I'll be at about 6 probably. One Darcy. The funny thing is, after I blow all this up, opponent still has, I believe, Ragavan stuck in the hand, don't they? Or did they get rid of it? I don't remember. Opponent connects. Going to 7. All right. No Croxa. Spun it all away. No Croxa. We found the land. Sweet. Found the land. Thank goodness. After we blow this up, though, we can cast this. All right. I'm going to wait. I know there's a lava dart in the yard. I think I wait, though, until attacks, because I don't want the monkey to dash in. All right, combat. Clearly got to kill. I'm not taking all of this. Can't take 4, I go to 3. That's just wishing to die. Okay. Soul Scar, what else you got? Soul God Lantern. Makes Lair suck. One other card here. Well, I guess we're going to make Saga tokens, because all I could really make is a Torok that's a 2/1. Torok just dies to the Lava Dart. I mean, like, so does the Saga token, I guess. We almost need, like, Bobbled then Saga. I bet they cantrip this Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. It's not good. What can I get? Guess I'm getting Bobbled because I need to draw. Check themselves. I'm going to go for this because I'd rather the Lava Dart hit this than my face. Floats mana. Don't have a bolt. No bolt. All right. Let's continue. Couple 1-2s. They're close. They're close. We don't want to go 0-3 though. I'm nervous. I am nervous. The odds are is our opponent gets to play first. Please be like control-ish mid-range would be nice. Okay. Decent hand. Get to check what's going on and remove a creature or pithy needle. All right, Wilderness Reclamation probably. A little bit rough for us, but with some Saga tokens, we can maybe make something happen. So. Next is a Fate, Ren and 6. There's a Fire and Ice. I think I'm going to take the Archmage Charm. We have a Pithy Needle. We can name Ren and 6 here. Can't even technically cast it. Taking the Archmage Charm because if they start stealing my Saga tokens, I'm pretty upset. I have a feeling they're just going to tap down right here with their Fire and Ice. Yeah. Okay, draws a card. Seems reasonable. Pithy Needle for Ren and 6. The hope here is that we're probably just going to go straight Urza Saga here. This is going to have nothing to do with Lantern at this point. Not a whole lot going to happen with the Lantern. There's a Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents. Ren and 6. It's like my opportunity to get Voidwalker down, but I think we're just gonna bash down with big tokens. I'm gonna hope my opponent doesn't have another Archmage Charm. Sometimes these lists have a lot of counter magic. Voidwalker is interesting because it could like stop some of the shenanigans they can go from the graveyards. We're gonna go kind of all in on the Urza Saga here. Let me grab a Nile Spellbomb in this case. I almost just want to ignore the Ren and 6, I think. Just attack them, try to end this game. Did I play this instead of Urza Saga? I did. Let's do this. I should have Urza Saga out. I don't know why I clicked the Spire. I think I've clicked it so that I have Fatal Push for a Ice Fang Kotal or something. Memory Deluge. I didn't get in for 5. I guess, yeah, I was holding up for Ice Fang. That's fine. Counter spell we don't care about. Yeah, the line I took is fine. Actually, now I can play double Voidwalker, and that'll give me lethal the last attack. No, I can't. What am I talking about? We have Lantern here. I could spin Lantern away. If I do that, this gets smaller. If I play Lantern, these becomes 6/6s. Breeding Pool. Doubt they shock it in. All right, we're in a good spot. I'm feeling like we're in a good spot. Extra lantern here. Attack, put my opponent to 1. Play a Voidwalker. Overcommitting here is kind of okay. I'm sure they'll just counter this. If we need to burn through these spells somewhere, we'll need to. I think this is proving out, although I have the lantern, I'm seeing like nothing threatening coming. I would just be beating down anyway, and I'd have spot remove or something. Pithy Needle mainboard, though. Did what we needed. So, a deck that has a lot to do with counter spells. We have the Torox for. Get rid of, man, they do go after the graveyard some. I think K-Command kind of doesn't do a lot. Go lower the grounds. Hold on, K-Command back in, Fatal Push, Fatal Push. They have Shark, though. They have Shark. Let's do a couple Fatal Pushes out and 1 K-Command. If Shark, we go 0 here, that's better. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, it's kind of interesting. This is probably one of the few matchups that I would say if you had the Blood Moon, you could bring it in. We don't... I hate to say we don't see this much because now this is the second time in about 4 leagues that I've seen this. But generally speaking, I haven't seen the Wilderness Reclamation list that much. All right, Littlewood Foothills, we got our Ragavan and Bobble. We could Thoughtseize instead, too. I think I'm going to threaten the Ragavan because I have the second Ragavan. Then we could look at maybe attack if we hit. Voidwalker plus Thoughtseize is like an option. It's kind of spicy. Little breeding pool. Ren 6. There you go. They're going to pick off Ragavan here. Oh. EE. No good. I hate knowing that they're going to get that EE, but we'll go ahead and dash a monkey in here. Hit the Ren in 6. I'm really tempted to just be happy with that play. There's like part of me that's like, forget the Ren in 6, attack them. The EE might go on 0, in which case I just ignore the Urza Sagas, start beating down with the tokens here, maybe get Voidwalker plus Thoughtseize. Tap Triome. EE on 1. Okay. It's not on 0. I kind of want to just put a Voidwalker down. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dash the monkey in here if they have a spot removal or something, and I'm gonna just fire off, I think, a Thoughtseize. Counterspell, it's good to know. Let's see what else is going on over here. We have a force, another EE, castle. So I guess I'm going to take the wilderness wreck. Force and EE. All right. The other EE is kind of sad to see here. Okay. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. They'll play like castle, they'll play something else, and I could play Turok to make them discard cards. I don't know what they top decked. I do have a needle that can be on EE, but yeah, this is happening, so this is fine. I really think this is still pretty okay for us. Dash Monkey. Let's put a Void Walker down. It's a good one that they don't get. All right. EE, something new. Brand new card off the top. I have Turok to clean the hand afterwards. They may go EE on the 2 and leave them both up. I'm picking which one, in which case maybe Ragavan. Oh, Renin 6. Okay. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So we have Renin 6. They're probably going to play that land back down. They have two things. They need to get rid of put the engineered. But if they don't do the engineered here, we have an opportunity for potentially Turok to clear their hand. If they have a counterspell, well, tough for me. But I think I go for this, right? You just... I don't even care about the Renin 6 that much. You know what? Let's not attack. Man, I should be doing this first before the attack phases. You know what? Forget it. We're killing them by damage. If we show weakness by not attacking, we're doomed. We're doomed. We have a follow-up Void Walker. We're fine. They're kind of like, you didn't put down that monkey. And you're like, yes, that's correct. Kick it. Got a counterspell? Oh, dang it. You're paying for something. You're paying for something. Growth Spiral. Now I could Growth Spiral. All right. EE should be gone plus something else here. It was another Growth Spiral. Opponent is top decking here, and we're presenting 7 damage plus the Dashing Monkey. Opponent is going to probably 1. EE stops this from being a kill. It was close. It was close. You can see where our Turok's definitely doing a lot in this particular matchup. The fetch land shows up here. I don't see a world where I don't just attempt the dash here. This is lethal. Opponent's got to pop EE. Gets the EE out of there. And I put like Lurs to hand. Okay. I don't know. Do I even put Lurs to hand? Do they have wrath effects? I mean, I could play Lurs and play Ragavan, dashing in. I think Lurs to hand's fine here. Funny enough, the Urborg's helping them with the Wooded Foothills. Maybe I should have kept the Urborg in my hand a little bit longer. Small detail here. Control matchup, though, looking good, going our way. Currently 0-2. We win the match. We got one under our belt here. There we go. Winning again with more of the Voidwalker, the Taurox, beating down with the Monkey. Not so much the Lanterns and Codex Shredders. Lantern giving us a little bit of insight into how game number 1 was going to go, though. So there is something there. I just can't decide if it's just a little too slow. I think it is. That, or you've got to have some way to, like, I hate to say like board wipe or something, in order to make it so that when you get your Lantern down, they shouldn't have too much of a board state. If they don't have too much of a board state, then you're good. By the way, Needle and the main when you're playing Saga, always. All right, let's play first. Declare Luris. I want to take a drink. Let's take a look at the hand. All right, this is a great example. I think I'm going to go ahead and play it. Luris versus Luris. We're going to keep. We have kind of the components of the Lantern. Not the Lantern itself, but we have the components here. Let's get a little hint on what we're doing here. Okay, we're definitely going to fetch. Shock in. And then I believe we just Thoughtseize here, and then we'll see what's going on. Ragavan, Unholy Heat, Bobble, Dress Down. So Grixis Death Shadow. All right. I don't care that much about the Unholy Heat. Dress Down's okay as well. So, and I have an answer for Ragavan. So I think I just get rid of the Bobble. A lot of things that draw cards. The deck started as a bet when Modern Horizons 2 came out that you can splash red and put Monkey in any deck and make it work. I mean, you can see Monkey is really carrying, the Voidwalkers are really carrying and stuff like that. I think if you wanted to go Lantern Control with Monkey, you play Whir. If you play Whir with it, you can Whir for things. You use Monkey to build up, get options for your mana, stuff like that. Voidwalker has returned. Let's mill him. I don't care if I give him Delirium. I don't care. Hey, look. Got rid of a creature. I think you could do Whir, Ragavan, and the Lantern package. And if you're in blue and red, then maybe black for Thoughtseizes and Fatal Pushes and kind of this Grixis flair to it. That would probably work nicely. This one, I think, is just shy of 1 or 2 more things going on. The Sagas obviously do a great job of picking up the cards that you do need. All right, here comes Ragavan. We're obviously going to blow this one up. One of Mountain coming in again, by the way, making the Voidwalker sad. I don't know if you saw that. I kind of went, whoa, Ragavan of my own. I'm at 15. Otherwise, I'd try to get this Death Shadow going. Let's just mill and pass turn. K-Command's good to get rid of. I'm going to keep the treasure token. We're a little light on the black sources right now. My opponent knows the Ragavan's coming. The Dress Down or Unholy Heat are options for them. Maybe this is their own Ragavan here. Nope. Expressive Iteration. Okay. It's definitely a challenge. It's a challenge to play the list. We can make it work, but it's a challenge. A little Darcy there, I saw. We're going to play this thinking it's a nice big threat here. All right. Scalding Tarn's out of here. See what's going on for your next card. Drown the Lock's pretty nasty. Opponent's like, what are you doing? I don't know. Let's get rid of the drown the lock. And boom. I know it's a little bit committed here to get rid of the Dragon Rage channeler here. But I think we almost have to in some fashion of the word, if you will. We don't have another removal spell. Things are getting a little sketchy. We know my opponent's got some removal pieces here. New Codex Shredder. Let's see if we can get Voidwalker down. I'm expecting Voidwalker to pretty immediately die here, but with 2 Codex Shredders, maybe I can set up Voidwalker in the future. The answer is no, I can't. It's going to be Dothy plus Shredder, but we'll have to put that one on pause. Now, if I got a Lantern here, I think if I got a Lantern here, it'd be very interesting, because I know 2 cards, they can cantrip, obviously, and they're doing things with, like, Expressive Iteration. But we're at a point where I think we have a shot at locking them a little bit further out. But it's tough to say. They're a good Death Shadow away with the Dress Down from killing me. Well, they get to snag my last card. Let's steal stuff from them. Oh gosh, I just helped them get a Croxa. Maybe I should mill myself, but I need the 4th land for Croxa. What a tease. What a tease. Have some more cards, opponent. All right, so EE is going to be very important in this matchup. What's interesting is I've got the EE and it's a little bit odd, right? We have all the 1-drops and stuff, but we need it, right? There's so many 1-drops out there that are a problem. Here comes Croxa. Here comes Croxa. All right, we take 3. We take another 3 from Darcy. We know an Unholy Heat exists somewhere over there. If we top deck, they discard and then they just blast it with Unholy Heat. Before we do that, let's see what else he had going on. Whew, he had everything. All right. Grixis Death Shadow. EEs are coming in. Maybe we bring Bridge. Nile Spellbomb seems okay here as well. I'm going to take a Lantern out. I'm trying to keep the Lantern pieces every time. I don't know if you've noticed I've tried to do that. Because a lot of times it'd be like 4 of these out. Let's go. We're trying to keep Lantern in. Let's see here. Thoughtseize, Ragavan. Those Pithing Needles stop. Not a lot. Let's go 1 less Lantern. I'll take 2 Lanterns out this time. We're gonna need some help here with these engineered explosives. All right, let's go, Luris. All right. It's okay. Saga's a little bit weak here. See if we can get Monkey, though. Maybe my opponent will try to block this with their own Darcy, and we have the Fatal Push. Maybe they'll just kill this with an Unholy Heat. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Attack. Don't hate an Inquisition right after that. Take this Drown in the Lock. There's a Saga. Codex Shredder. Shred them. Got rid of a land. Probably would have wanted them to have that land. Blind Shredding. Okay, they picked up Bobble. Checks themselves, deciding whether Bloodstained Mire is worth it or not. Scalding Tarn. Fetches. Blind card coming from my opponent. Leaving up the possibilities. Let's no. I'll shred them after because Voidwalker's here. Please connect, Monkey. Please connect, Monkey. Yes. Unholy Heat. All right, let's get some fun. Let's get some fun going. Extra Shredder. And let's walk the line of the void. Give me a card. Don't want that one. Give me a card. Ooh, that's a spicy one. That's a spicy one. All right, we're doing the thing that we wanted to do. Why is that not up there? So we have a Drown the Lock. Funny enough, this is going to be a little bit funny. Oh, Fatal Pushes the Voidwalker. They go after the Voidwalker, not the Ragavan. All right, new Darcy. It's kind of what I kind of wanted. Get a Lantern here. I know they have K commands and Croxas. Maybe it is just Lantern. Let's do it. Bloodstained Mire. I fear no Bloodstained Mire. Nile Spellbomb. Combat. I don't really have a good way to remove this, so... And we have a Voidwalker coming. I don't really want that. How do we want to do this? I need land. That's what I really need. Let's mill myself. That's tempting. Let's go all in on Lantern. Let's go all in on Lantern. All right, my opponent's going to have their next land here. Let's say draw into something crazy here. They get to Drown the Lock. I think I hate Drown the Lock a little bit, but it's not a land. 4th land's for Croxa. My opponent could also K command to pick up stuff, so let's just watch the K command kill the Lantern here. Then we'll spin our own world here. Let's go ahead and get us once. I will take the land and I'll let them have the Thoughtseize. We will ditch Croxa because I think I want the Void. It's King Croxa over there. There's Voidwalker. Gonna have some more fun with my opponent's top of the library. Obviously, K command can hit this, so. Are they gonna pick up a creature though? All right, we discard our Codex Shredder. Nice. Nice. We know it's Kroxa in 2 unknowns. Have some graveyard, opponent. No bobble for you. No Inquisition. If we could get to this, be pretty good. The Thoughtseize. Kroxa Thoughtseize unknown. Ooh, land is good. Land is fine. Have graveyard. We're like blindly doing this, by the way. Unholy Heat goes away. Bobble. Do I? Do I? Knowing that... Knowing? No, we can't. Knowing that they'll just play Kroxa, we need to find a land. If we find a land, we get to play our own Kroxa. What a wild ride. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They've got enough mana. I'm telling you, we're going for that mill plan. Okay, Kroxa showing up. Doing its thing. Come on, land off the top. Land off the top. Land off the top. Bummer. In our fit of rage, mill us one. Pass turn. Please ignore the Bloodstained Mire that is in the bin now. Oh, expressive. Why didn't they just slam Kroxa there? Why didn't you slam Kroxa, opponent? Come on. Steam Vents shocks in. Dashing Monkey. Got him. Red, red, black, black. Oh, they need the red, red. Duh. I'm sitting here like, derp, derp, derp. Here, we'll hit ourselves. More rage. More rage. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Dash in a little bit of monkey. Hit something that hits the graveyard. Come on. Doesn't hit the graveyard. But I can use it, I suppose. You can have your Thoughtseize. You can have your Thoughtseize, opponent. All right, now they have enough. They can take the Thoughtseize Ragavan and then do their Kroxa here. Opponent's at 6. Goes to 4. They're insane. All right, mill myself because it's fun. We'll just keep milling my lands. Mill them. Dancing, dancing. Oh, Darcy's a good one to get rid of. Whew. By the way, I've milled like 3 of my lands. If I'd let my world be, that'll do it. That'll do. That'll do. Hit it. Not dead yet. Going for the straight mill. Mill them all. Oh, land for them. What else? Oh, Ragavan. Whew. All right, dodging bullets here. Now that we've done that, we'll finally top deck the land we need. But Fluffy, you have a treasure token. Shh. 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 Had to kill their Kroxa first. Shh. 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 All right, we're at 8. Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon. All right, here we go. Time to play our Kroxa. Oh, It's so tempting. Late night, Fluffy likes to throw? No. We're not throwing yet. All right. Fatal Push. Saga. Bloodstained. Swamp. Ragavan. Done. All right. Opponent's got a top deck here. Gonna just give him the card. We don't even believe in Codex Shredder anymore. You know how blind this is at this point. There's no answer to these Codex Shredders at this point. It's just blind. It's purely blind. There goes my Codex Shredder. Blocking. We need a land because I can't replay Croxa, but they could. And they will. I'm gonna go to 5 probably. Am I going to 5? Come on, land. It can be any land, too. Here, I'm going to mill myself 1. If it's land, I'll mill again. No land. No land. All right. Right here. Why not take the hit? They could have bolted me. They could have bolted me. Look at this last card. I would have lost. I would have lost. That's how much we have in the bank here. We're pretty close to losing this anyway. Draw a card. It's a bobble. I don't want a bobble. Try again. Hey, look at that synergy. I have to get a Fatal Push to kill this. Come on. Come on. I don't even know how many Fatal Pushes I have. I have 2. I have 2. It's not the top card. It's not this card. All right, it wasn't. It was a Saga. Here we go. All right. We tried. 1-3. We got 1 match to go. So if I would have not blocked there, not that we knew or didn't know they had Croxa, I would have taken 6, gone to 2, and then they would have just played Croxa. So in some weird avenue of plays, we magically somehow gave ourselves 1 extra draw. All right, we got 1 match here. We're currently 1-3. We're going for 50 play points. Opponent's 1-3. Let's play first. Luris. Good hand. It's not a good hand. Mulligan. Okay, we can work with this. Keep. I'm going to get rid of the Codex Shredder. Let's go ahead and bobble. Let's take a peek here. Oh, snap. That's not good. I feel like this is the mirror, but the mirror, and they're not doing the lantern things. It'll be a small miracle, I think, if we beat them. From this hand, I think I take the Inquisition to protect my hand. And we'll see what they want to do with Turok coming off the top. We got a land. Can Dreadbore the Ragavan of theirs. If they choose to, though, they can just leave Bolt up, which gets my Ragavan. But I have 2 Ragavans now. All right. Have them burn the Bolt. I don't have an answer for best set to buy packs from. It all depends on what you're wanting from it. For Commander, one way. For Cube, one way. For Modern cards, probably wouldn't buy packs. All right, Ragavan in for 2. Lightning Bolt's gone here. Opponent finds a Thoughtseize, which is really good. They can burn the Thoughtseize, take my last Ragavan. This goes back up to their hand. This is going to terminate. Maybe I put Luris to hand. Oh, hold on, hold on. We'll dash back, little monkey. We don't hit anything. We'll put the tap land in past turn. Monkey versus monkey. Your turn, opponent. 16 to 14. Easy Thoughtseize bug. There you go. Finds a... Ooh, Croxa. If they play my Croxa instead of their Croxa, oh, be delightful. Why did Fluffy only cast Ragavan? Because they have Monkey and those 3 cards over there that I see. Oh no, this has been played. Monkey and those 2 cards. There they go. Now we can kill their monkey too. You can also get this Torok if they go Torok here. If I make them discard, they could just get Croxa. That seems like a bad idea. Picking up a card doesn't make sense here either. Maybe I still make them discard, though. Could always hit our Nile Spellbomb. Off topic in Discord, Grace. All right, at least that doesn't kill me. They put the Croxa down there. It's pretty obvious. I sort of hate that I got the Saga because it's like a few turns too late to go get the Nile Spellbomb. Maybe my opponent decides dashing a monkey is pretty good here because I'm empty-handed. Fingers crossed I get maybe a turn or 2 here. They found my Codex Shredder. Oh, they had the Urborg. They're good. Play that Croxa. Oh my gosh, they played my Codex. They played my Codex Shredder. They played my Codex Shredder. I can't believe that my Codex Shredder is sitting across from us. They mill themselves. Oh my gosh. They're us. They're us. All right, here comes Croxa. I can't really do much with the K command. I think I'm going to turn Saga tokens into something. Stole my playbook, exactly. Need a removal spell for the Croxa. Let's go ahead and make a Saga token. Untap. He'll get Shredder. Do Voidwalker. All right. Let's go ahead and build up this. Go ahead and get a Nile Spell Bomb as well. Lets me redraw. Okay. It'd be too funny to have put the Voidwalker down. My opponent mills themselves. We don't have a drum. Drum wouldn't be bad to have as a singleton in here. It's not a bad suggestion. I'm gonna go with a no on the double block. Seems slightly risky right now. They'll just play Luris and Bobble. I feel like we're very unfavored here. if I'm honest. While the challenge sounded like it was put Ragavan in anything and make it exceptional, I'm not sure this is it. All right, let's see if we can snag a game from this opponent. Let's see if we can do it. Pithy Needle out. We're gonna take some of the Lantern package out for the final. For the finale. I just don't have as much removal as they do. They have all the bolts and unholy heats. It's gonna be hard to stick a creature here. I'll take this. I will take this. We have Thoughtseize. We've got a few lands here. We got an EE as well. All right, it's about as good as it's gonna get, right? Man, they have Alpine Moon. Man, they have all the creature removal too. All right. I think we take the Alpine Moon because we do have a Saga in hand. If I didn't have the Saga in hand, it might be something else. Holding up for Lightning Bolts, kind of nice of them. I'll do a similar thing. We'll hold up our Fatal Push. Blood Crypt is new. Shredder. Shredder. You know what? Let's do something different. We're gonna shred ourselves a whole bunch looking for Kroxa. This game's coming down to Kroxa. We're gonna get it first. We're gonna get it first. I need more red here. I'm gonna shock in. Mill ourselves briefly. Saga would have been okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Make a construct. Pretty sure this construct's dying. We're going to grab... Let's grab a I want to do a Lantern. I also don't hate the idea of another Codex Shredder, but the Engineered Explosive probably has to go on one. Maybe we bobble here. Could Spellbomb to make sure they don't get their stuff going. Ah, screw it. Shredder it is. We're shredding the world. Here. I'll even put the engineered on 1 for later. For later. Good old later. They didn't even bolt my construct. All right. We got this. Terminated. Urborg's a nice one. Ragavan? Got it. Take the top card, and then I'm gonna mill myself too. We're looking for Croxa. Just don't be Croxa here. All right, just another monkey. We didn't want the monkey. Monkey's bad. Monkey bad. All right, go after ourselves. Spire? Come on. Come on, where's Croxa? Where are you at, Croxa? I know you're somewhere. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do this. Cast with kicker. They're going to have to bolt, and then they lose 2 cards. This is nifty. They lost the Ragavan. They lost the mountain. Whoa. Now that the bolt's out of there, the Voidwalker can come down. Oh. And what are we doing? Oh. All right, well, let's hit ourselves first in case we hit Croxa. There's Voidwalker number 1. Thoughtseize would have been nice. I'll Spellbomb. Voidwalker. What a game this is. What a game this is. This is fun. I could block. I think we're going to pass on the block for the first time here. The fact they didn't like shoot this down makes me think I've got a chance here. Puts Lurrus to hand. Does not shock in here. All right, let's see what they get here for us. I don't want that. It's okay. We find a mountain. What else you got for us, opponent? That's a decent card. How about this card? Unholy Heat's interesting. Okay. Well, kind of a whole lot of nothing, if we're really honest with ourselves. Let's go ahead and put Lurrus to hand. And guess I'm swinging at them. Pass turn. What a battle. What a battle. You can't say we didn't give it a good shot here. Oh, that's a really good one, opponent. Oh no, they can play my Lurrus. No. My Lurrus. Sacrifices this to play the Lurrus, I assume. Let's go after their graveyard here, obviously, and we'll draw a card. Bonus Voidwalker. Okay. We can get our Lurrus back. I think we go for it, right? Start with Voidwalker. Kill Luris. Just mill a few more cards. Oh no, it went to my graveyard. Never mind. It goes to my graveyard. I got excited for a moment. This is at instant speed, right? I think I'm racing faster here. Let's go for it. Yeah, it went to my graveyard. I got excited. Got ahead of myself. Den of the Bugbear. So 6, 7 damage. I go to 3. See what else they give me here. Darcy and a Bobble, and I have a K command. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. I could go get a Torok or a new Voidwalker. If we had Ragavan in our yard, it was lethal. Yeah, because 2, and then you pick up Ragavan. I think I have to attack with 1 Voidwalker and hope. Because they're not really doing much, and I'm going to use the other Voidwalker to kill the Den of the Bugbear if they boot it up. It's an extra land. Help. They go to Thoughtseize me. Two damage. Make them discard now. So I can't pick anything up because of the Voidwalker or the Thoughtseize here. Target player discards a card, deal 2 damage to any target. So target player and then 2 damage. Okay. Thoughtseize doesn't do anything. They boot up Bugbear. I have to use the Unholy Heat, right? Is there any other better card here? Unholy. It's going to have to be Unholy. I didn't get like burn or anything. So Unholy Heat. Should be able to cast this. Kill Den. Okay. Go ahead, opponent. I'm at 2. Wonder if there's anything my opponent could draw or that I could get off my opponent. Make them discard Luris. I can't do that. Not that I'm aware of, at least. I can go after my graveyard. Four, 5. I could save Shredder here. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand, which could be Luris. It doesn't like win it though, because I don't have like Ragavan at the moment. I think I mill myself one more time here. Croxa? No Croxa. I'm afraid to attack because I might need the Unholy Heat. Yeah, I guess I need to. I don't really have a choice, do I? Play the land and hope? Because they have, what, Luris in hand? But they don't have a graveyard, right? Oh my gosh. We won. We won. Going to match. Game 3. I'm just submitting. That's all we got. Oh my gosh. We can hang with the best of them. There is stuff here. There's stuff here. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You need a lot of luck. The Lantern package I don't think is adding a whole lot here. Gonna be honest. We're gonna give it our best shot though to get the 2-3 here. That's true. Killed, played, sacrificed, got a blocker. Could have been something. Could have been something. All right, we're on the draw. We'll give it a shot. Final one here. Let's go. Got a removal. Got the Thoughtseize. Didn't do anything. Nice. Cast this. We'll just see what we would have drawn. Blood Crypt is pretty good. Bye, Blood Crypt. Make it look like we intended to do this. Thoughtseize. Ragavan, Lightning Bolt, Voidwalker. Goodbye, Ragavan. Get it out of here. You may now draw it, as I discarded it from you. Blood Crypt number 2. Voidwalker. Let's play Spellbomb. Let's go ahead. I think I can wait. I don't know. Maybe I'm punished for waiting. All right. Not terribly punished here. Thoughtseize gets to take something. I can't cast a lot of this stuff. Maybe they take Thoughtseize just to protect their hand. Puts my own Voidwalker into the bin here. Thoughtseizes again. Takes the K command as well. All right. We'll play our Bobble. See what we're drawing. Land's good. If I use this to draw, I lose my artifact, though. That might be okay. This is bad, though, too, the EE. We think the EE is fine. All right. Let's draw that land. We need to hit the land. This way I can at least do the Saga token. We drew another land. This is good. Okay. We're back in the game. Back in the game. Back in the game. Puts lures to hand. We're going to steal that. Let's get a bobble. Just draw more. Drawing more seems good here. Go ahead and fetch shock, unfortunately, but we need to get that Thoughtseize. There we go. Let's get rid of Luris here. Okay. We're in a position. We've got something going here. I don't even know if I pop the bobble here because it could help us with Croxa. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it because we do have a Saga coming. So see what they're drawing in the future. Another land. Double draw here. Okay, command in a Saga. Play Saga down. Attack. I'm gonna pass. I feel like my K command's better at instant speed here. I know they're drawing the Grave Cairns here, but they might put like Lurrus to hand. And then they might play said Lurrus. I won't get a lot of value out of that Lurrus. And then what, I can go get like Voidwalker. They'll have to kill it with the Lightning Bolt. Wow, they didn't do anything. Opponent really didn't do anything there. I guess we don't either. Just take our draw. It's kind of really strange, if you will. Get up a new Saga here, and let's go ahead and put Codex Shredder down. Pass turn. We'll start shredding ourselves. Maybe we can find something we want. Not quite ready to put Lurrus to hand. We don't need to shred them, obviously. Puts an EE on 0. Shred me 1. And then let's go ahead and make something here. It's a 2/2. I could get a Pithy Needle here. I didn't keep the Pithy Needle in, never mind. Is it Lantern time? Or am I doing the double Codex Shredder Voidwalker again? Now Spellbomb's pretty tasty in this position too. I kind of like the Codex Shredder though. Making formed mills. We can do that with this Saga. I think I'm just attacking here and passing turn. Hit him down a little bit here. Pass turn. If they go to Bolt, I might actually use the Saga here. So they pop that. Say okay to that. Now we can kind of just wait, see what my opponent does here. Interact with them at the right time. Because they might try to put like Lurrus down, put Engineered back on 0 or on 1, and then I can K-command both of them away. Dang it. All right, I'm just gonna let them pick. I'd rather make a Saga token right now because I'm about to make 2 of those and force kind of this Engineered Explosives again. I know it seems a little bit silly, but I think this is what I want to do. We'll mill ourselves twice. There goes a Lantern into Dreadbore. Dreadbore would have been nice. Nice. All right. So, float mana, because the EE is going to kill our stuff. Let's get a Lantern of Insight. All right, so my opponent's got a Voidwalker coming, and I have a Thoughtseize. So, it's funny because this floated mana really doesn't buy me a whole lot. Well, yeah, I guess I could get Lurrus here. But I could also Voidwalker and like kill their Lurrus. Could also make them discard. I'm running out of time to do stuff. Let me put a Voidwalker down here. Let's go ahead and kill this. Let's mill their Voidwalker. They can have a land. Attack for 4. We'll mill my Thoughtseize away probably too. All right, we're at 9. It's kind of scary. Become speed, I know, 4 minutes 30. We're looking at almost 6 hours of streaming too on a work night. It's gonna be a blast. Unholy Heat's Voidwalker. Put an upkeep stop. Good call. But I'm gonna do it at end step anyway. All right, I don't care about that land so much. I'll spell bomb. We can do better. The land is okay. I'll take the land because it's going to allow me to play Kroxa here and then cast Kroxa. And they're only grabbing a land here. They blow up this. We do the Kroxa things this turn. Makes them discard. I have a Voidwalker coming too. It's not a bad thing. Stack, get over here. So many things happening. 4 minutes on the clock. Opponent ditches the Blackleaf Cliffs that we gave them. There's an Engineer. I kind of don't want them to have that. End step. Alpine Moon's scary. I'm going to take the Voidwalker. Alpine Moon's scary, but I think I can beat it. So we're not going to bother. Because then I get Torok, and then I have full control over the top of my opponent's library. Should we have escaped? No. I think we're fine from here. I'm trying to play fast too. I'm sure there's other lines. I forgot about the bolt. My brain died. Here, we can Croxa now. Click things fast. Doesn't matter what I click. Did we do it? Does Lantern have the full control in the final match? Oh wait, what do they have? Oh, they had to terminate. That's like okay because they have the Inquisition and I'm gonna either Croxa or play the Turok. And then a Thoughtseize. All right, it's a 2-3 for the night. A little bit of a difficult one, but in the final match, we end up actually getting the whole Lantern package doing its thing. You kind of see, though, hand has to be empty, or at least, I see that the one Bloodman we took out could have benefited, can't be cast, and 2, they need to not have creatures on the battlefield. And getting those two things happening while you're also committing an entire package to Ragavans and Croxes and K-commands is difficult. I think you need to go all in on it. I think Ragavan should be kind of the only thing here. And you could do, like I said, the Whir package and then go heavy Lantern control. Whir, Ragavan, Artificer, Urza Sagas, removal pieces like Abrupt Decays or Thoughtseizes. You need stuff to stop them. Don't try to do the Lurrus package, although this is nice. It buys things back. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed it, though. It was an interesting list to run. I enjoyed trying to get the Lantern components to work. It's very, very difficult, though. Needs, like, not the split. Needs to be more dedicated. Sweet list, though. And thank you also for the donation. It was fun. It was done. Fun, Heinz MD. I think I would focus the Ragavan a little bit more because kind of that last one, even though funny enough, we beat with interesting Murktide, beat with the Murktide. Here we beat this one. I would say your red-black just Crocs of Ragavan's just going to be better. Dedicate to the Lantern and splash for Ragavan rather than play like half of a Ragavan deck, half of a Lantern deck. Sweet list, though. A joy to play. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah.